Hey guys, welcome to my live at lunch. It is Tuesday. It is 1 o'clock Eastern time, and I am so ready for Tuesday. Um, I had a call earlier this morning, and the person I was talking to was like, "Man, it's been a long week." I'm like, "I know, right? It feels like it should be 5 o'clock on Friday, but it's only 10:30 on Tuesday." So, if it's been a long week for you already, you are not alone. But today is a great day, especially for Stampin' Up. There's some new things. Stampin' Up launched a new online shopping website today. I will do a little show and tell of that when I'm better prepared for it, but right now I'm not. So hang tight for that update later this week. And then also today, the holiday mini goes live. So you can start ordering from, I'm way too close, from this lovely catalog starting today. I'm so excited because there's awesome stuff in here. There's also some returning favorites. So if you caught my Make a Card Monday yesterday, you would have seen this lovely card made using the Gather Together bundle, actually, because they brought the dies and the stamp set back from last year. So I am really excited that there were some returning favorites. But today we're going to talk about Versamark. So I feel really weird right now. My apologies. We can say I'm slap happy. We'll just go with that. So there, it's all covered in dust. It is gold embossing powder. So one of the cool things that Stampin' Up! Has is embossing powders. So this one right here, this is my white embossing powder, and it is so much fun to use. And it's just a powder, and then you get it to stick to your paper with the Versamark, and then you use a heating tool. And I cannot find my Stampin' Up! Heating tool. I'm still working on cleaning up my craft disaster. My craft room, and finding homes for all of my stuff. So it is somewhere in the jumble of boxes and baskets and bags. But I did find my not Stampin' Up! Heating tool. So that purple thing that looks like a hair dryer, that is what that is, and we'll use it a little bit. It'll get noisy. So I wanted to show just a couple of different ways that you can use your Versamark and the embossing powders. We have a whole bunch of different colors to choose from. Most of them are metallic, but we also have white and black, and we have clear. And why in the world would we have clear? We will see some ideas here in a little bit. So the first thing I want to do is just show you how to do a traditional embossing. And one thing that helps to have on hand is just a piece of paper. So let me grab one, because I forgot to grab that. I was like all ready to go and I forgot. So I'm going to move my lighter colored papers, and we're going to use this here. I always fold my paper in a crease just so that it's got like a little track for the powder to go on. So open this up, set it to the side, and we are going to stamp on, sure, we'll use this one. So you just have your stamp and ink it up with the Versamark. You really can't see a lot. You can kind of see like some bubblies on there. Bubblies. Yeah, we're inventing words today. Yes, I do like Shakespeare, but so you'll just stamp on your project or your paper. So you can kind of see that you've got a little bit. Oh, that's a better view. You can see that clear ink on your paper. So then what you'll want to do, I'm going to set that out of the way so I don't do it. I was about to put clear on there and I didn't want to do that. So you just sprinkle on your embossing powder and then tap it off. Now you can see everywhere I have touched on that paper. So I'm actually going to just brush that off and do the other side. So I use my embossing buddy, and this just helps with the static and the oils, because everywhere you touch on the paper, those oils stick to it, and then the embossing powder sticks to the oils. And I forgot to do my embossing buddy. So we'll just restamp. See, that looks so much better. And then I will just wipe that off. Sometimes I'll just blow on it to get that off. So all of that extra goes away. Then you'll turn on your heating tool, and you can tell it's a little bit loud. And you can go over the top. The low setting is not working on that. So you just go over the top, or you can go from beneath, and you just heat that, and the powder kind of melts, and you can see as it goes the color changes a little. Okay, that got hot. So now this is set, and you can even, well, right now it's hot, so it feels sticky, but you can touch that and it doesn't go away. So that is the more traditional way to use your Versamark and your embossing powders. So another thing you can do, see that little groove just helps that powder go right down inside. And then it also helps keep your work surface clean. I also have a little tray somewhere that has a little funnel at the bottom, and that works too. So another thing you can do is you can use your your Versamark to just create an image. So here I have Granny Apple Green, Daffodil Delight, and Real Red just marked all over here. Now if I wanted to stamp an image on there, it might look kind of weird to have, like, you could do it in black, but what if I want it to kind of match my colors? So we're going to continue with our fruit stripe gum theme from the 3D Thursday last week. We're going to ink up a zebra, and we're just going to stamp them on there. And you can see that image, and it takes on the colors of the paper. So it's kind of fun. So we're going to add some kick up your heels in a couple different places. But this helps you to just get your images so that they match your cardstock color. But if you have a whole bunch of colors together like a rainbow, it actually looks a lot better in person than it does on the screen. But that's another thing you can do, and that one's really fun. The other thing I wanted to show you was a fun way to use your embossing powder, but without your Versamark. So you can make any of the Stampin' Up! Colors look like they've been embossed, simply by using your ink pad and clear embossing powder. So I'm going to remember to use my embossing buddy on my paper first, and then I'm going to stamp my sentiment on my paper. And while the ink is wet, I'm going to sprinkle on some clear embossing powder. I know this looks just like the white, but it's clear, I promise. And you use the same technique. Alright, here we go. We're going to get loud again. So you can see as that embossing powder changes. And now it looks like we have embossed in Mango Melody. So there is another fun way to use your powder. And those are my tips for today. So let me know which way you liked the most, with the white or just the Versamark on all the different colors, or if you thought the embossing with the clear powder over any color ink was really cool. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you get a chance today, go check out the new online ordering website. The link to the Shop With Me still works. I checked that out this morning, and I'd love to hear what you think of the new website. Is it more user-friendly? Do you love it? Personally, I love it. I think it's a lot better than it was before. Stampin' Up! Outdid themselves with this rebuild. So I will catch you all again next week. Bye!